This is the Spatial Media Expert Series presented by Skyrim.ai. In this episode, we discuss how the sports media industry is creating live alternative casts using technology and real-time animation.
Okay, imagine this. You tune into a live football game, right? And suddenly you see Woody and Buzz Lightyear celebrating a touchdown.
Huh, yeah. Or maybe you flip on a hockey game and Bugs Bunny is out there on the ice, like making the same moves as the real players.
Exactly. It sounds completely made up, like a kid's dream sequence or something. But here's the thing. It's not fantasy. It's actually happening.
Right now.
Right now, in live sports broadcasts, they're using some really mind-bending real-time animation tech. So today, we're doing a deep dive into this whole fascinating world of animated sports telecasts. We're going to look at how major leagues are, well, transforming real games into virtual cartoon worlds, live.
Leveraging things like motion capture, advanced rendering, all that good stuff.
It's kind of a wild, playful twist, but honestly, it's becoming serious business for the sports broadcast industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Our mission today really is to unpack the tech behind this magic, explore how fans are reacting, because that's key, and discuss why this approach, this innovative idea, is becoming so crucial for sports media execs. They're trying to grab new audiences, especially younger ones.
Yeah, the next generation.
Exactly. Yeah. And basically future-proof fandom by, meeting viewers where they actually are.
Okay, let's unpack this then.
Yeah.
When we talk about this shift, where did it really start to get going, moving beyond just like simple overlays?
Well, what's truly striking is how fast we went from, basic AR effects like a first down line to these full immersive animated worlds.
Right.
I mean, the initial concept for a kid's broadcast was pretty simple. Maybe just some kid-friendly commentary over the normal feed.
Sure, makes sense.
But that changed, dramatically in January 2021. Remember the NFL and Nickelodeon wildcard game?
Oh, yeah. The slime cannons.
The slime cannons, exactly. And SpongeBob showing up right there in the game footage.
Wow.
That was a huge hit.
I bet.
Kids loved it. Adults thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And it worked so well, Nickelodeon kept doing it. They even did a SpongeBob slime-filled broadcast for the 2024 Super Bowl.
Wow. Okay, so slime was step one, but then Disney really took it up a notch, didn't they?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. March 2023, ESPN and Disney Channel aired the first NHL Big City Greens Classic.
Right, the hockey one.
Yeah, a live NHL game completely reimagined in the style of that Disney cartoon. The players were 3D animated avatars skating in this virtual city next to characters from the show.
And the ref was a chicken. I heard about that.
Literally a chicken.
Yeah.
And, when a real player took a shot, their cartoon avatar did the exact same thing instantly. It really shows how the line between gaming and live TV is blurring.
That's incredible. And then the NFL got the full animated treatment, too.
Yep. October 1st, 2023. Regular season game, Jags versus Falcons, simultaneously broadcasts as Toy Story Fun Day Football.
Candy's room.
Transported right into Andy's room. Toy players on this board game field, Woody and Buzz cheering.
And this was live, not animated later.
Live, real-time game data rendered as a Pixar scene. Even the announcers were animated characters. There was a 12-year-old animated sideline reporter. And the NHL kept pushing, too. April 2024, they did the Multiverses NHL Face-Off.
Okay, what was that one?
Warner Bros.
Yeah.
Characters. Bugs Bunny, Batman, Superman, Shaggy, skating on the ice, mirroring the real players.
Seriously, Batman on ice?
Batman carrying the puck. And the rink itself kept changing. Space Jam Court, Adventure Time landscape.
Wow.
So by this point, this whole cartoon game idea was proven. Even The Simpsons were lined up for an NFL broadcast later in 2024. Now the execs are all asking, okay, what other animated world can we drop our game into?
It's become part of the strategy.
A matter part, yeah.
It's just amazing how they layer these, alternate realities onto live games. But the big question, I think, for a lot of us is how? How does the magic actually happen? What's the tech involved?
Right. Well, it really all starts with incredibly precise real-time player tracking.
Okay.
So in the NFL, for example, every player has these RFID chips in their shoulder pads. It's part of their next-gen stats system. It tracks location, speed, movement constantly. The NHL uses something similar. NHL EDGE. Sensors in the pucks, sensors in the jerseys, capturing every single move.
So you get this live data stream.
Exactly. That's the absolute foundation. It tells the animation system precisely where everyone is on the field or the ice, at any given millisecond. It's generating all this new data, too, which is interesting.
So that tracking data then gets fed into
Yeah.
what, like a super fast animation studio?
Pretty much, yeah. ESPN partnered with a company called Beyond Sports. They're based in the Netherlands. They specialize in this kind of sports visualization.
Okay.
And they use the Unity video game engine. It's really powerful. It takes those raw coordinates from the tracking system and renders that parallel cartoon universe, mirroring the real game play-by-play.
So Unity is taking the XY positions.
Yeah, XY positions of every player, the puck, the ball, and it moves the 3D animated characters to match, all within milliseconds. Someone actually noted this was one of the first times you had NFL tracking, Beyond Sports AI, and a game engine all synced up for a live broadcast.
So if the quarterback throws a pass...
Right. If a QB throws a 5-yard slant in the real game, a little toy Woody throws the exact same pass at the exact same time in Andy's room.
That's just mind-blowing. And then actually building that animated world must be a huge creative job, too.
Oh, absolutely massive. For Toy Story, Pixar actually gave them the authentic 3D models of the room, the characters.
Wow, okay.
Then ESPN's team added like over 100 extra animations. Remember the alien saucers delivering the kickoff ball?
Ah, yeah.
For Big City Greens, the arena became this virtual Times Square. Players were swapped out for show characters. Grandma and Bill Green were the goalies.
Right, the chicken ref.
And the chicken ref. And for Multiverses, same idea. Swap the athletes for WB icons. Batman takes a slap shot that matches the real player's movement 1-to-1.
So Bugs Bunny skates like Kel McCarr, but he looks like Bugs Bunny.
Exactly. The character models are basically rigged onto the live tracking data.
Okay, the hardest part, though, it has to be doing this in real time, right? Keeping the cartoons synced perfectly with the live game, minimal delay, no glitches. That delay seems critical.
Oh, absolutely critical. Even a second off ruins the whole illusion.
Yeah.
These broadcasts run almost live. Toy Story, I think, had just a very short delay. And they use advanced AI to handle the tricky bits.
Like what?
Like figuring out limb movements when players are all piled up,
Yeah.
Or guessing movements when the sensors get blocked. That's a huge engineering challenge. Animating 22 football players crashing together is way harder than, say, hockey players who are more spread out.
Right.
So new optical tracking, like Sony's Hawkeye system and AI prediction, helps fill those gaps. It guesses and animates what the sensors can't see, like in split seconds. Stability's obviously job number one. Toy Story had a few early glitches, players disappearing, feed freezing.
Yeah.
They have to iron that out.
And I can only imagine the complexity behind the scenes. You're running 2 full productions at the same time. What are some of the unique challenges with that?
You got it. Producers are juggling the standard TV broadcast and the animated one simultaneously. And yeah, unique challenges pop up, like how do you animate an instant replay review?
Good question.
Or what does the cartoon ref do during a coach's challenge? The Big City Greens team had to figure out, okay, does the virtual chicken ref skate out to center ice?
What did they do?
They decided to have the chicken ref make the announcements, just like a real ref would. Led to some hilariously surreal moments.
I bet.
And sometimes they even use live motion capture for the announcers.
Really?
Yeah, for Toy Story Fun Day, the announcers' facial expressions, their gestures were motion captured so their animated avatars could mimic them in real time. It raises that question,
Yeah.
How do you balance all this creative fun with actual sports fidelity?
That's the million-dollar question. So with all this tech, all this creative effort, is it working? Is the cartoon craze actually drawing in new viewers, or is it just kind of a novelty?
Well, the data suggests it's definitely working. Overwhelmingly positive response, actually. Look at the NHL Big City Greens Classic numbers first.
Okay.
Drew hundreds of thousands of viewers, 765,000 across ESPN and Disney. But here's the kicker, the Disney Channel version. Median viewer age was just 14.
14. Compared to what for normal NHL?
Usually in the 50s.
Yeah.
And it flipped the gender split. NHL typically, 60% male.
Right.
This cartoon version was 60% female. So lots more moms, sisters tuning in. It actually outdrew other sports that night. Reviews were generally pretty good, too.
Those numbers are pretty staggering. But, is there any concern that this might turn off the purists, the traditional fans? Does it maybe cheapen the sport for them?
It's a fair question and something the leagues are definitely mindful of.
Mm.
But the evidence so far really points to these being additive.
Okay.
The traditional broadcast is still there for the purists, right? These animated versions are specifically designed to widen that fan funnel, pull in totally new groups who might never have watched a standard game before.
Makes sense. And the Toy Story football game really blew up, didn't it?
Oh, it absolutely captured the public imagination. Social media just went nuts with clips. Tiny toy Trevor Lawrence running around.
The green aliens dropping the ball.
Yeah. Parents especially loved it. saying their kids were finally engaged with a game that's normally maybe too complex or slow for them.
Right.
Disney Plus said it was their biggest live event ever, which is saying something, considering Star Wars and Marvel premieres.
Wow.
It won 3 sports Emmys in 2024 for technical ingenuity entertainment. And yeah, there were a few early tech hiccups, some freezing.
Yeah.
But the engagement was just off the charts. There was this great story about a parent whose 3-year-old protested when it cut to a normal commercial, like, what's this? Where's Toy Story football?
That's amazing. That's real engagement. And the multiverses NHL thing also got a lot of buzz, maybe outside traditional sports fans.
Exactly. Gamers, comic book fans, they got excited. Clips of Bugs Bunny taunting the goalie or Velma getting an assist, those went viral. That's basically free publicity for Turner Sports and the NHL in communities they might not normally reach. And these things have what they call long-tail value. People watch the replays on demand, adding hundreds of thousands more views after the live airing. It creates all this shareable content that just lives on way beyond the game itself.
So it seems pretty clear they're succeeding, making sports more accessible, more fun for new audiences. Kids who find a normal game boring are captivated by the toy version. It really does seem to bridge that gap between parents loving sports and kids loving animation.
Exactly. It's unifying those audiences.
Okay, so beyond just viewership, what's the bigger strategic play here for the leagues? Is this just a fun fad, or does it have a deeper impact?
Oh, it's definitely deeper.
Yeah.
Strategically, this is all about widening that fan funnel we talked about.
Right.
These animated broadcasts let you take one single game and turn it into 2 distinct products. One for the diehards, the traditionalists.
And one for kids and families.
Precisely. You're double utilizing the same live event, getting more reach for relatively low extra cost once the tech is built. It helps promote games, especially exclusive ones, to audiences who maybe wouldn't have tuned in otherwise.
And crucially, it's a direct shot at hooking Gen Alpha, right?
Sure.
And the generation after that.
Absolutely. These are practically custom-built for kids who grew up on Fortnite, Minecraft, YouTube, that visual language. The data shows clear success with young viewers and new demographics like girls, younger boys.
It's an investment in the future, fan.
It really is. Meeting them where they are. David Lahansky, an NHL exec, basically said, the whole point is bringing the game to a new audience, and the numbers prove it worked.
And financially. Is this innovation proving to have a good return on investment?
Well, there's definitely potential for high ROI.
Yeah.
Yes, the initial tech setup is a big investment, no doubt. But once that pipeline is built and running smoothly...
Subsequent games are cheaper.
Exactly. You reuse the models, the software, the workflows.
Yeah.
So the marginal cost for each additional animated game goes down. And then you open up new monetization avenues.
Like specific ads for the kids' version.
Right. Selling sponsorships just for that telecast. Toy Story had sponsor tie-ins, like trivia questions from an insurance company. Plus, it's a content goldmine for social media.
Ah, clipping highlights.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes is a Simpsons character, Bugs Bunny scoring.
Yeah.
Those clips get shared like crazy on YouTube, TikTok. That's free marketing. The NHL is even making a whole Hockeyverse series just using animated highlights.
And maybe just as important, it seems like this forces some experimentation in a world sports TV that's often pretty risk-averse.
That's a huge point. The success of the slime games, Toy Story, it definitely nudges executives to think differently, to try new things. ESPN learned they could blend Disney IP with live sports, and the purists didn't totally revolt, which is critical now, right? Young viewers have endless entertainment options.
Yeah, you have to compete.
You have to compete. So big picture, this is about future-proofing. Blending gaming, animation, sports, it pulls audiences together in a way traditional broadcasts just can't anymore.
So looking ahead then, say 5, 10 years out, this cartoonification of sports, it feels like it's just getting started. What else might we see?
Yeah, I think you're right. It wouldn't shock me at all to see other leagues jumping in more heavily. Imagine like an NBA game done in an anime style.
Ooh.
Or maybe MLB games rendered like a video game universe.
Yeah.
The NBA could easily do a Space Jam theme, right? With current stars as Looney Tunes.
Ah, totally.
MLB could try anime superheroes. Really, any sport could potentially find a cartoon style that clicks with a specific audience. Fortnite basketball, Minecraft soccer.
Why not?
The key is finding the right IP or style that kids and younger viewers already love, and then having the tech to execute it live.
Of course, the potential is huge, but scaling this up must still have some big hurdles, technically and creatively. Doing this live is not easy.
No, definitely not. The more players, the more complex the movement, the harder it is to track accurately and render smoothly without glitches.
And that latency, the delay.
Has to be absolutely minimal. Otherwise, it just feels disconnected.
Yeah.
And finding that stylistic balance, making it bright and cartoony, but not so much that you can't follow the actual game, the ball or the puck.
Right, you still need the sport.
You still need the sport. But when they nail it, these broadcasts offer perspectives you just can't get on TV, like virtual camera angles from anywhere.
So beyond just watching the broadcast, what's the next step? Are we talking about like interactive viewing?
That's where it gets really fascinating, looking further out, more immersive forms. Imagine viewer-controlled experiences.
Meaning what?
Well, because it's all built on 3D data, maybe you at home could eventually choose your viewing mode with a click. Want Real HD?
Fine.
Want Pixar style? Click. Want it to look like a video game? Click.
Whoa.
And then think about spatial computing, AR, VR, maybe projecting the game as a live hologram on your coffee table.
Okay, now you're talking sci-fi.
Or putting on VR goggles and literally standing on the virtual field with the animated players. One expert, Jason Donati, talked about breaking down that barrier between the event and the viewer, making it feel like you're inside Madden or FIFA.
That was incredible.
And it's starting. That second Big City Greens game in 2024. The announcers actually wore VR headsets so they could call the game from inside the virtual cartoon rink.
No way.
Yeah. And you can imagine AI playing a bigger role too. Maybe AI-driven commentary specifically for kids, or AI automatically turning big plays into comic book panels for highlights in real time.
So the big takeaway here really is these animated broadcasts, they're way more than just a gimmick. It's a real strategy, isn't it? Future-proofing fandom.
Definitely.
Widening that content funnel. Recognizing that tomorrow's fans might find sports through a fun animated clip first, not necessarily through traditional TV.
And the leagues are clearly embracing it. They're seeing the results in engagement and publicity. Sports has always been about competition and entertainment, right?
True.
This is just the latest, maybe the most technologically advanced twist on that blend.
So wrapping up, we've seen these incredible real-time animated broadcasts, the complex tech making it happen, their pretty undeniable success, drawing in new, younger, diverse audiences, and why it's so important strategically for sports media's future.
Yeah, and maybe here's a final thought to leave you with. Consider how these innovations might be more than just kids' entertainment. Maybe they're actually a glimpse into a future where all sports viewing is fully customizable, totally immersive, where every single fan can experience a live game exactly the way they want. Perhaps even, eventually, from inside the game itself.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What cartoon universe would you want to see your favorite team play in? And what does this trend mean for how we all engage with entertainment, with live events going forward? Lots to ponder there.
Skyrim.ai was founded by veterans of the spatial media industry and is committed to advancing the field of immersive sports experiences and storytelling to fans everywhere.